finish the game with 11 men? Do you think you would have lost?
No, it's difficult to say, because I think after 1 hour it was more difficult for us to keep the ball. What we did the first hour, I think outstanding. The team gave a very good reaction. After the loss last Sunday, I think our ball position was much better than we did last Sunday. But after 1 hour it was more difficult. We didn't keep the ball like before. And unlucky with the injuries today. And in my opinion, that gave Arsenal the motivation to bring more in the last 10 minutes. The question in 11 players against 10 players. And you know the qualities of them that they can create. Fraser was outstanding today, the goalkeeper. But it wasn't enough to keep the clean sheet till the last second. Unlucky because after the third change in the team what we made, to have an injury player with a hamstring like Toby, that again gave Arsenal the step back in the game and to have the motivation to carry on till the last second.
Are you happy with all the tackles for the injuries? Because in the first half you...
No, but it's not. I think it's not about injuries. It's about injuries, but you see that in all the teams. If you watch the games, a lot of players are injuries or get injuries because about the program that every player has to do. That's the problem, and not a kick. Or that's the risk in football. But a lot of players has hamstring problems because that's about the numbers of games that they have to play, and that's the question. And okay, Southampton or even another team, we don't have that number of players what Arsenal has. What if you see what they have on the tribune and on the bench, we don't have that. And that's the problem for the little bit lower teams. With this schedule in games in December.
There's absolutely no way that Toby could have played on for us.
No, it's when it's a kick on his ankle, maybe you can ask the player, come on a little bit more for the last 5 minutes, but it's a hamstring. It was a hamstring problem, and you can't continue as a player.
It's quite a difficult run now coming up. There's a start of difficult games.
No, today was difficult. Last Sunday it was more difficult because we didn't play well. Today we had a good ball position. And I was surprised that Arsenal was waiting. Arsenal was not pressing from the beginning. And that's a compliment for us. But you need a little bit lucky. We play well the first half. We got the best chance in the game for Pelle. In the second half, one of Shane Long. But we're not lucky today in the injuries what we had. And 11 against 10, 11 against 11 against Arsenal is difficult. But 11 against 10, it's more difficult. And then they have the quality to score the goal in the last 10 minutes.
Ronald, Pelle's been fantastic for you this season, but at what point do you become concerned just with the lack of goals at the moment?
Yeah, but it's not the question. That's only Pelle, because I think he played well today. He was strong. He was working very hard. Okay, the chance what he had, he knows that he has to score that one. But it's the creation of the rest of the players that maybe a little bit less than in the beginning of the season. But maybe it depends the opponents that they are defending much better than they did in the start of the season.
The fact that even though you lost, you were the best side for a long period, do you think your players will believe more now that they can make the top four?
No, we spoke about last Sunday because we did so many mistakes in our ball position. If you watch the second and the third goal on last Sunday, and if you like to be competitive against teams like Arsenal, Man City, Man United, then we need our ball position because that's one of our qualities. And we show that today. I'm proud of that.
Ronald,
It's a different way of losing a game than last Sunday, in my opinion.
Ronald, what's the damage with Morgan, Jack and Toby?
Now, Morgan, we have to wait. It's a little bit the same injury when he came back from the national duty. I don't think so now that he will be fit for next Monday, but maybe the weekend after. We have to wait. Jack is his same ankle, he told me, as last season. And Toby, we have to wait, but hamstring always is minimum 2 weeks. You know, when it's really a hamstring injury, it's longer. Okay, I can change that. That's football.
Did you take Tadic off because he was injured after that challenge?
Yeah, he was a little bit injured and also a little bit tired because we play a lot and it was the question to bring Sadio as a fresh player in.
Well, given that you're talking about the injuries that you've had and maybe the squad not being that big, will you buy more players?
No, that's a question not for today, but that's a question for January, because we like to be competitive till the end of the season, and there is an Asia Cup in January for Yoshida, and there is the Africa Cup in January for Mane. Now we spoke already. I spoke already with Les Reed about that situation, and we are looking, and of course we with these kind of injuries, maybe we have to do something.
Do you think that on Monday, obviously you play against Manchester United, Van Gaal will look to take advantage of the fact that you have so many key players?
Yes, but I think that he has by himself enough injury players, and he needs all his things to his own team, because they have a lot of injury players, and now little by little we also a little bit unlucky with injury players, and there will be a team on next Monday who can beat Man United for sure.
Thank you guys.